I have a story for you. The recycling truck is loud. Hopefully I can be louder. I don't have a very loud voice, but yeah. So I was walking, and as most of you know, I have a hard time just, being in general, doing things. Walking is one of the things, because it's a thing. And I was reminded of this time that I fell in a manhole. I lived in this super old, weird house in the Midwest, and it was divided into apartments, and I lived on the top floor, and my best friend lived on the bottom floor, and he was in his apartment, and the back stairs went right by his back door, like right above it, to go to mine. And I don't really know what I was doing, or why I wasn't looking or whatever, but there was one of those big iron lids over a hole in the yard, like with the grass around it and stuff. And usually it was on there, whatever. I didn't really think about it. And I was carrying groceries or something, and I stepped on it. Well, it had been moved a little bit, so it wasn't quite on there, and I fell in. The lid came right on my thigh, and I'm stuck with like one leg in the air and the other part of me down in this manhole, and I'm not even touching the ground yet because there's rocks and other things down further, and I'm just kind of hanging, and the lid is what's keeping me hanging there. And it's a little bit light because I can see the lights coming in, and I look around the edge because my head is about like this level to the ground is up here and around the edge, and it's just covered with these giant slugs. I mean, huge. And I'm yelling for my friend. I'm like, hey, hey, help. Finally, I don't know how long it was, a few minutes, he comes out because he's like, I think I hear something, and he sees this foot just sticking up out of the ground with this lid flipped over on it. And I'm like, help me out of the manhole. And anyway, he did. He, moved the lid, got me out of there. I had this giant bruise on my thigh for like 2 weeks, and it hurt to walk. It was a mess. I never stepped on that again, and always made sure it was closed because I was terrified of my dog falling in it. But yeah, so one time I fell in a manhole.